Okay.
Ten Kate Vetten is a successful Dutch family business. Life in the Groningen peat district colonies at the beginning of the 20th century was not easy. The people earned barely enough to live on, working hard cutting peat. It was physically tough and there was not much to eat. They needed food that would provide a lot of calories. Sjoerd Ten Kate started the business of Ten Kate in March 1920, with house-to-house sales of cheese, bacon, butter and fat in Musselkanaal and its surrounding areas. He married Janne Bronnes in 1921 and together they built up their business, expanding into packing artificial butter, or margarine as it's now called, and melting down animal fats. Fresh fat from the slaughter of pigs is delivered to the production site at Ter Apelkanaal for processing into semi-manufactured goods or final products. The animal fats are obtained exclusively from healthy pigs that have been approved by the veterinary service. The pork fats and proteins that are produced are used as natural ingredients for a large number of products. The uses of the final products include foodstuffs, artificial milk for calves and animal foodstuffs. The pure pork fats and proteins are extracted by heating the raw material and then separating this into its components by means of varying techniques such as decanting, centrifuging and filtering. Samples are taken regularly during the production process so that the quality can be checked in the laboratory. Guaranteeing the quality and food safety are important aspects of the production process and the final products. Ten Kate Vetten is certified for ISO 9001, Good Manufacture Practice, EcoScal and USDA NOB. Research and development of new processes and products is also carried out in the laboratory. The strong innovative capacity is an important characteristic of the enterprise. Innovation has led to efficient production processes and products with higher added value. A recent innovation is the production of lard oil. Lard oil is extracted from pork fat and is used in the leather industry and as a rolling oil in the metal industry. The oil is also used as biofuel for the transport of the raw materials. This biofuel is classified as very sustainable with a CO2 reduction of 93%.
Nou, maar dat is niet erg. Het hoeft niet perfect te zijn. Nou, ik zie helemaal nog niks op papier. Wat maar. Ik heb gum.
Sjoerd Ten Kate was aged 26 when he registered his company with the Chamber of Commerce in 1920. Trading and packaging margarine was started in 1925. As a packer, he bought margarine in bulk and then repackaged this for his consumers. Sjoerd Ten Kate also soon began to produce his own margarine that he named Kroon margarine. This alternative for expensive real butter sold well. Sjoerd Ten Kate had in the meantime also begun melting down and packaging animal fats such as beef fat. The children entered the business and it developed and expanded further. A patent was obtained for the successful product crystal fat in 1965. It was eventually decided to sell off the margarine business and to concentrate on the production of animal fats. The three brothers continued the business. In order to meet the demand, the enterprise was further expanded, among other things, with a branch in Germany. The third generation of the family Tenkate also entered the business. A period of strong growth and expansion followed. Kate Vetten has now developed into an important player in the market for animal fats and proteins. Tenkate has developed a successful strategy aimed at innovation and collaboration with a long-term vision. These are also the characteristics of a family business. These properties have seen the enterprise develop from a wholesaler of cheese, butter and bacon to becoming one of the largest producers of animal fats and proteins in Europe, with exports as far as the Far East. Pork fat is traditionally used in areas such as Asia and Southern Europe as raw material in bakeries and for deep frying or baking because of its taste and good frying properties. Vegetable and animal fats are packaged in tubs, boxes or tins in the packaging department at the site in Terrapo-Canal. After being stacked on pallets, the packaged final products are stored in cool stores ready for delivery to the customer. The Chinese use pork fat from Muscle Canal for baking. Tenkate also produces flavouring for pet food manufacturers at the site in Terrapo-Canal. In collaboration with the American company AFB International, flavourings are produced from animal byproducts that have unique characteristics loved by dogs and cats. Tenkate collaborates in a unique, sustainable, strategic concept with AFB International, FAB, for the supply of electricity and steam, and the German gelatine producer, Gelita. Gelita extracts gelatin from the proteins supplied by Tenkate. Together, these companies form an industrial ecosystem. By exchanging raw materials, byproducts and energy, together they achieve major energy and environmental advantages. In 2003, this cluster of companies was proclaimed the most sustainable industrial estate in the Netherlands.
Als jullie hem nou even omhoog tillen, jullie tweeën. Ja, jullie houden hem vast. Ja. Oké, en jij houdt hem hier vast. Kunnen jullie hem vasthouden? Ja?
Animal fats and fat compositions are brought in or delivered with their own tankers. The different composite fats are produced with care, following the particular recipe in the mixing plant. Composite fats are formed from vegetable fats, animal fats and emulsifiers such as lecithin. The final product is delivered to the customer after the laboratory has given its approval. Kate Vetten has its own logistics organisation with transport for collecting the byproducts of slaughter in the Netherlands, Germany and surrounding countries. This is a reliable service for our suppliers. Every day, Kate collects fresh raw material for immediate processing in the production facilities at Terrapo-Canal, Sergol and Noordhoorn. In order to be able to meet the large demand for animal fats, a chicken slaughterhouse in Sergol in Germany was purchased in 1970. The site was rebuilt to allow processing of animal fats and proteins. The production site in Sergol has grown to become one of the largest processing units in Germany. Byproducts from slaughtering are processed to animal fats and proteins at the production site in Sergol. These byproducts are obtained exclusively from healthy animals that have been approved by the veterinary service. The fresh raw materials are collected from pig and chicken slaughterhouses for immediate processing in the production process. In the production process, the animal fats are melted down by heating. The fats and proteins are then separated from each other and purified further. The final products produced have a great many applications as the natural product, such as in animal foodstuffs, and as raw material for all sorts of manufactured products, for example shampoos, detergents, cosmetics and biodiesel. Working in a sustainable and responsible manner is an important aspect of the company operations. For instance, biofuels are used for the transport of the raw materials. The lard oil produced by the company is deployed as sustainable biofuel with a high CO2 reduction. The air is also purified with the help of environmentally friendly biofilters. Strict veterinary control and management of the quality and food safety have the highest priority. Strict checks are necessary in order to be able to comply with the requirements and wishes, and this is a good thing. A recent extension has begun, the new enterprise of Crown Meat in Nordhorn in Germany. This name refers back to Ten Kate's successful brand of Crown margarine. Crown Meat produces meat raw materials and packages slaughterhouse byproducts such as ribs, heads and trotters for export to areas such as Asia and Africa. In such countries, people view these parts of the pig as a delicacy. Once again, there is synergy with the other branches of Ten Kate, where the byproducts from Crown Meat are processed. In 90 years, Ten Kate has developed into an important market player in the animal chain. A strong, innovative capacity and control of costs are important success factors. The enterprise is still growing and developing further. This requires a long-term vision and remaining alert to developments so that it is possible to react continuously to a changing environment.
Jeetje! Nou, moeten we hem even de lucht in doen? Hyper de piep!